Scott, so we're here at Everton's training ground after a defeat against a young Everton side today. With your young side, you must be very proud of your team's efforts though. I thought they were outstanding.
I thought both teams did really well, to be fair, given the temperature. I'm not sure what it was, but we kept having to stop for water break, so a number of our lads played 90 minutes, so they did really, really well. But you know, they're class act, aren't they? So it was really enjoyable for us. It's nice to be asked back.
Yeah, definitely, and I know it's the second time now you've played Everton in the space of 12 months. It must be pleasing to create a relationship and of course to improve majorly on the first meeting you had between the two.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as it happened, we did them a favour this time last year, very early in pre-season actually. I think they were at Bath Union, we needed a game, so we came forward for it and played and really enjoyed it, and we kept in touch throughout the season. To be fair to Paul Tate and Kevin Sheedy, they've invited me back a couple of times, to be fair, but we haven't had an opportunity until now.
Yeah, and some of your young players have been lucky enough to have experiences like this before, but to get a whole group from Forest Green here and to a Premier League team, a high Premier League team, must be a real honour for the club and for yourself as well. Yeah,
it's a compliment, isn't it? The work we're doing, you know, we're building up really good relationships with people. It's a shame we can't get into the Football League programme, but we're supplementing it with excellent games like this. Like you see out there, you know, you can see they're undoubted quality, aren't they? But we gave a good account of ourselves today. I'm really happy.
See a defeat at Everton here today, but a performance that I think you, as a young group, can be very proud of.
Yeah, the boys done brilliant. It was a great test for us, great place for us to come to. Everton are a very good team, but the boys applied themselves really well today.
Yeah, is it pleasing for you that obviously, like you say, they're a good team with some of the very talented youngsters, but it just goes to show the quality that you guys have got?
Yeah, 100%. Like you've got, you know, there's 8 or 9 of them internationals, and to bring our boys up here and perform like we did is just a testament to Forest Green and us as a style. So
a lot of responsibility put on your shoulders, of course, and to lead the line. Did you enjoy that challenge?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. Yeah. I thought I'd done alright today, to be fair, but like we all did. So you know, it's definitely something that we needed to put right from the games before, and something we have done. So
yeah, are you gradually feeling that you guys are coming together as a group? Even today, you were playing with players you probably haven't played before.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it took a couple of games to get into, but now I think we're all finding our feet and finding what players' strengths and weaknesses are, and working together and trying to come out on top. So but like today again, it was great to get minutes in and move on to the next game now again. So
it's amazing seeing it all blend and come together even after a matter of weeks. But have you enjoyed your time so far, and what have you made of it?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's a great club to come to. It's got a lot of ambition, and I just thrive off it. And I just can't wait for the season to get started. Now we've got a couple of weeks, a lot more games to come, and really push on and hopefully get promotion. So.
Sam, well done on your performance here at Everton today. A goal, you must be very pleased with that.
Yeah, I was buzzing with the goal. I'm lucky with the result, mind, but it's always good to get a goal against such a big team.
Yeah, obviously a few weeks into pre-season, how much of a test was it to play against a team like Everton?
It was a test, but because we've been doing so much work in pre-season, we're getting a lot fitter, so it wasn't really a blow. I felt fit, felt good, yeah.
Yeah, so you felt good out there, even though the conditions were very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, it's hard to play. Not used to it, like.
Definitely. And talk to me a little bit about your game. Obviously, some people wouldn't have seen you play before. What sort of style of striker are you that we would have seen out there today?
Well, obviously, I'm a lot taller than the average striker, but I'm quick. I have good feet. I get a lot of goals. I can hold the ball up as well.
So a word on a few individual performances as well. We'll start with maybe the first-year pros were involved. Blake Davies led the line very well. John Moran at the back, very impressive, and of course Joe Stokes as well in the middle with Ollie Mayhew too. Yeah,
you just answered your own question, to be fair. So no, I agree. I thought their attitude was spot on. I mean, listen, they didn't go to Portugal, the first team, because I think the gaffer took 22 players, so a few missed out. Obviously, this is a great game for them, and most of I took Blake. Ollie wasn't feeling 100%, but got through a good 60 minutes. Blake did 75, and Joe and John did 90 minutes. So it's important, and for Big John, he's come to the club. He had concussion early on, so it's been stop-start for him. It's been important, that he stayed behind really and catch up, because when they're back from Portugal, he should be ready to go.
Yeah, and your young lads as well, of course. Many of them just 16 years old, but applied themselves in a way that almost makes it look as if they've been here for years.
Yeah, excellent. I think, you know, the way we're trying to do it, if they can't do it, come into a place like this, you know, but you have got to control the ball at times. You can't keep turning it over against quality opposition like that, and we did that well today. So, you know, it's 4-1 in the end. You know, I could even be a bit picky and say the lino got the first one wrong, but there's little point. You know, it was a great exercise. Everyone got a number of minutes under their belt, and you know, hopefully we'll carry this on and come back to wonderful facilities like this again in the future.
Yeah, and do you think today was a sign of the progress that your team has made each year? The fact that not just the result improved, but the whole entire performance. You weren't just there to be a part of the game. You actually were very much a central part of the game.
Yeah, well, you know, last year we did okay. It was our first day back. You know, we hadn't even trained. And the boys did well to get through it, to be honest, but you know, we got taught a proper lesson last year. This year we were much more competitive. I think there's two reasons for that really. I think we've got a better quality squad. Obviously that was supplemented with Blake and John and Joe and Ollie, but we've got quite a small squad now, so the number of changes in the games, you know, 5 and 6 rather than 11, which is what we did last year, which could be quite disruptive. So, you know, a couple of reasons why we did better this year, but you know, we have been in a couple of weeks now, so we're making good progress.